But we kind of went on a bit of a tangent there. Something I kind of want to know is, how did you and Belle come together to make Get Comfy? Because I've heard her side of the story, and for the most part, I think most people can agree with this. You two look like you're together.
It's such a dead story, man.
Yeah,
it's disappointing. She's gonna be so disappointed. Nah, listen, Belle's gotta be one of those people that I'm like, you know, I'm grateful for. It was a spontaneous sort of friendship that we had in it. So
purely platonic.
Yeah, bro, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? People know me, and if a thing would have happened with her, that I most likely known, everyone would have known, bro. And I wouldn't be dropping an EP with a girl like that before announcing we was together or something, bro. Like it. Nah. Let me tell you the story. So
okay, we're listening.
I moved into out of Bromley, moved into Nottingham a few years ago. And just before we was going, so she was moving there too. And just before we left is when we met in it. And my boy, I don't want to drop any names, but yeah, that couple of shots at Weatherspoons, you know how hazy, you know the vibe and that. And you started chatting to her, and I was chatting to her pal at the time, and you got me, and things just like we was in that little group of people for a bit, man.
Like
you know, you
bubble.
Just a bubble started, just kind of solved itself, and then she had a bit of a problem with someone. And I helped her solve the problem, you get me? And then she was like proper unsettled, man. So I helped her out. Okay. Found out she was going to uni. Just said, Joe, listen, take my number. Shout me if you need any help.
Yeah, boy.
If you have anything that's like...
You got a good heart, man.
You know what I mean,
you have a heart of gold, bro.
So respect, man. Thank you, bro. So I just told her, yo, take my number. I don't know where you're moving to, but... You know, if we come across each other, we link up, innit? Obviously, I've gone down with all my boys to uni. She's gone down with all her girls. Another link-ups happened. You get me? My boys linked her again. We've all just gone out, got absolutely twatted, bro. And then I say probably about 6 months into that first year, she must have told me, like, I knew a bit that she sung in it, but she must have told me she loved singing.
Just like outright.
Yeah. She was like, I love singing and that. I'd love to know how to, you know, write my own shit. And at that point, I'd already set up my studio at Yard, and I'd like set up my little setup, bro. So I told her, come through, man, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah. You get me? She sat down, we literally, I probably still got the original videos, bro. We literally sat on the bed, and I was like, go on, pick this beat that you want to pick. You know what I say? Go through the beat, see what beat you want to use. And she just started writing, man. And then she sung, and I was like, yo, you're sick. Like, you're actually sick, and I was like, I can see bare potential. And I started helping her shape her flows and kind of helping her become her own version of who she wanted to be in it. And then left her to it, bro. And then probably a month after that, man was like, yo, fuck it, should we write an EP? Shall we just see what happens? Because I was supposed to get a boy, Young Vamp. Yeah, big up Young Vamp. He didn't fuck with the beat. He didn't fuck with the beat.
Young Vamp.
It's peak that he didn't fuck with the beat, because he would have murdered it.
You can still do it, bro.
But Belle came and Belle slapped it, bro. You get me? Choke. I think it's a third song or the second song on the EP. Yeah, second song. Toxic's third. Yeah, and she just killed it. She sent me the bars to the beat, and I read the bars. I was like, yeah, let's see what it sounds like. She jumped on the mic, she killed it, bro. I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can fucking just put something together. We sound nice together. She turned around and was like, this is the kind of vibe I want to go for. That is why it sounds like we're together in the EP, because it's more of a personal, about ourselves, about our sort of experience. That's why it's called Get Comfy, bro, because we're trying to tell people, yo, listen, like, you can just relax. And then when you listen to the bars, so not a lot of people listen to bars these days. Listen to bars. Yeah. So the lyrics. Listen to what people are saying, bro. Not when they're talking about stabbing your nan or stealing your cat, bro. Listen to real people who are talking about real shit. Yeah. So obviously she wanted to speak about personal things.
Yes.
We've both been through similar sort of, you know,
stories,
things in the
environments,
past, or at least felt the same things, you know, from other people. So we used those emotions, and we came together on the EP, man.
So do you notice you said it wasn't a mad story, but it is a very very intricate story with depth, because what you're telling me there is both of you came together and you synergized your music styles and your music sounds, and from the outside, it looks like you're together, but it's actually you guys had a musical connection, not a relationship connection.
That go
do you know
back,
what I mean?
that goes
And that's
back.
really cool, bruv.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That is, man.
But
carry
I
on.
appreciate it, man. No, sorry.
That's all right. Carry on.
It just put a thought in my head that goes back to what we were saying before, man. Don't let it slip out of my head now.
No.
About prejudgment, innit?
Yes.
So about judging people, knowing, thinking that they know what I want, people that think they know what's going on in people's lives because they've seen them in spoons one night. Do you get me? Like, it's one of these, bro. You realistically,
on the Stellars,
when you sit down and like listen to the lyrics in the song, yeah, I can understand why, but again, it's just a lot deeper than two people being together and having feelings for each other, man. You know, there's a tune, Ain't Right, and I wrote that when bare girls were getting spiked, bro. And if you listen to the bars in Ain't Right, I'm writing about that, about an experience
about
of
girls
mine.
getting spiked in clubs.
About how it's fucking peak, bro. Do you get me? But because I'd had an experience that related to what was going on in that certain time, and Belle's vibe on that tune, that's what she said, she wanted a vibe like that, man. So it just fit together nicely, bro. Do you get me?
But
the whole EP isn't about two people being together. The whole EP is about
two experiences
coming together.
Yes.
And being able to actually sit there and be comfortable with the fact that people
being vulnerable with each other.
That you can be vulnerable, man. But people are gonna prejudge as well. And that's it's a massive confidence. Like, it's a confidence boost for me. I don't know about Belle, knowing that people think so highly of us by saying that, yo, you've been smashing like that. That yeah, you could. Do you know what it is to me?
From the outside, it looks like that.
Yes. What we've done now is, I know, look, we ain't got the most amount of streams on there. I'm proud of what we've done on it. And
you should, bro. You should be fucking proud, bro.
Always be proud of what you're doing, bro. But for real, it's like it was literally just meant to be, bro. Do you understand? And we built a great friendship out of it. Obviously, things like tensions ride high when you spend that much time with people. When you spend that, like, we moved.
But that'd be with anyone, innit? That'd
like
be with
a house
anyone.
full of 6 people, bro, and it just, like, because of the motives, because of people just, talking hella here and there, man. If some button, it can get quite, we need to take a step back.
Okay.
Do you get me? So we dropped the EP, and then back to focusing on ourselves, bro. It wasn't back to chilling with each other every day. It wasn't back to cuddling up, bro. Do you get me? It was never.
Do you know what that
bro.
is? That's professionalism.
Yeah, man.
And I have so much respect for both of you. That's why obviously we have.
Doja Cat, if you ever want to make a tune.
I can be your woman. woman. Yo, listen, me and my girlfriend listen to that all the time, man. We love that song, man. Listen, I can be your woman. Yeah, that's a big,
my girl
big
gonna
tune.
be pissed off I just called out Doja Cat like that. Sorry.
No, but it's good to see that. Now that you've uncovered that, obviously Belle had her side, but like hearing your side as well, I'm seeing the full puzzle. Like,
love, man.
It's two great people coming together, and they're in moments of their lives and vulnerability and experiences, and they're actually at a very similar level. And like, you know what, you got a bit of musical ability, and you come together and you've created like this beautiful work of art, and it's nothing to do with emotions or feelings. It's genuinely the care and the professionalism to come along and really put something well crafted together, that's awesome. And on the outside, it seems like these two are shagging, bro. Obviously, but it's not even
it's
anything
attention,
like that.
Attention seeking.
It is. It's attention seeking, and like you said there, human beings, bro. I don't care where you're from. It is so fast to prejudge. Like you're looking on things on the outside and you think, gay, or they're shagging, or he's poor. He thinks he's got a big, like, we're so fast to do that. And listen, we're all guilty of doing that shit. Like, you at home, bro, you're guilty of doing that as well.
Me right here, I'm guilty.
Yeah, we're all guilty of doing that.
Then again, you know what we're saying here as well, with like the prejudgment in music, I suppose it's a great thing about it as well, having music, man. Do you know, like, obviously it's not hard to really guess who my favorite artist is when you listen to me, bro, if you know me. But the amount of times I've listened to Eminem or fucking one of his Slim Shady tunes, bro, do you get me? I've listened to his songs
Louis,
over and over and
don't mean to
again.
cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off.
Me,
but
bro.
I was saying before you were coming, I was talking to my peoples, and I was like, I really want to call him the British Eminem, because, bruv, when Hass showed me the first time I've ever heard you spat, I was like, there is no way that's Louis. That's my man, bruv. There's no way that's him. It could be. It could be that.
Help you out all platforms, yeah.
Oh, bruv, I was like, this guy, it's your punchlines, your flow, your syllables, hitting the beat, man. I'm like, bruv, this is giving me Eminem vibes. Yeah, so it's crazy. You call like you have as an inspiration of Eminem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like do you know what, bro? Like a lot of people have said, so man have heard me and turned around straight away and been like, you're just trying to be like him, Eminem. Like obviously everyone who raps, bro, you're trying to be like him, bruv, because he's the GOAT,
bruv. He's the godfather. He is the godfather,
the game,
man.
The Black Slim Shady,
50 Cent.
that track, bro. No. The game, that track was trash, bro. Disgusting. 8 minutes longer, you making a mockery of yourself, blood. Fix up. Anyway, sorry, the game. Don't hurt me. Do you get me? Please.
Please don't come for us, bro. We know you got shooters, man. We know you got shooters, bruv. We're peaceful men out here, bro. Peaceful men.
Man, it's like obviously there's a lot of like mimicking, so to say.
Yes.
When I've listened to this guy, bro, over and over again, I go back into tunes. Like, Still Don't Give a Fuck's my favorite tune by him, innit? Just because of the pure fucking Still Don't Give a Fuck.
I still don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the Shady LP, innit? I think it's like the last track on there or something, man. But he just comes in straight away with a violent flow in it. And that takes you away from the bars, bro. It takes you away from the bars. And then he comes in with a nice rap hook in it. And then you hear that hook and the bars are catchy as fuck. And then you go back into that bars and it takes you away, bro. And then, when you listen to it again, you start listening to the bars, bro. And you're like, oh my God. Bro, Hash has belled me before and been like, bro, I've been mixing your tune, I've been mixing your tune for 12 weeks. And I've been listening to it and I've only just clocked that bar in the first 2 seconds. You get me, bro? It's one of those where it's like, you gotta really listen, man. And I just think,
bro, I know you spoke to my soul.
It's a beautiful,
you spoke to my soul. I know what you mean about that aggressive, violent flow. And it just like sounds hard. And then when they come with the punchlines and the fire verses, bro, it all comes together and it sounds cool. Listen, I know what you mean, because like, for me, one of my favorite Eminem songs is "I'm Not Afraid," bruv. I know that may be mainstream, a bit like cringe cliche, but when I was in year 8, bro, I was there in my room, bro, memorizing every single word that he said, because I was like, I felt like I was on top of that rooftop, like, I'm not afraid to take a chance. You know what I mean? I was just getting gas, and like, it was hitting my soul.
That was everybody in year 8, bro. That's everybody.
Trust me, man. I think that was like a big stem for like how like I kind of got into music as well. Like Eminem, he is a godfather in this thing, bro. Like it is, man. It's mad. But okay, that kind of brings me to a question. Do you feel like artists and rappers, they have like a prime years and then they just kind of become like not so hot anymore?
Yeah, you can, as you get older, kind of lose relevance. You can kind of lose respect. You don't lose your talent, bro. Right? You don't lose what you've worked hard for, but you lose a spotlight, and you probably run out of things to talk about, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You get me? Because
sorry, Snoop Dogg has stayed relevant forever.
Yeah, but he been smoking weed all this time, bro. Twitch streaming, playing, what is it, NBA Live and that, bro.
Yeah, he just plays shit, bro. He's in Fortnite.
Yeah, he's cold, bro. He's cold. But then, like, you take it out of that, like, I don't know. He's headstrong. Snoop is, yeah. Snoop's headstrong. Kanye, he's not. He's not. Do you know what I'm saying? These people, man, it's like, they're bare talented, but it comes from being loopy, bro. I'm not trying to say Snoop Dogg wouldn't fucking shoot you if you deserved it, bro. But these, man, genuinely, you can, look at what Kanye's made a song where he says poop diddy scoop for 10 minutes, yeah. And Eminem has literally spoke about killing the mother of his daughter, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? What other rappers do you hear fucking out that are that big, stay relevant for as long, but for that long, bro, like.
Do you know what it is?
I back that Snoop's the only one still. Like, even Dre now, Dr. Dre, bro, he doesn't get the respect he deserves. Have you heard The Gospel by him and Eminem? Bro, it's a bad tune, sick tune. The way he comes at people, bro. The way he terrors people, but everyone's there like, oh, nice, dead. He's old. No, blood, you're young, innit? Simple.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah, and the reason why Snoop Dogg's managed to stay so relevant is because
he's a gangster.
He's a gangster, bro. Don't get me wrong, but he has like branched out into other industries. So obviously he's done Twitch. He's on like podcasts, and he's doing other stuff externally from music. He's taking his influence that he's got from music and stepped into other industries.
Oh, but did you hear that tune with Emdo?
The new one, yeah.
That was cold. That was cold. Sorry, carry on though. Carry on. Yeah,
but
cold.
if you look, if you think about it, yeah, like you have prime years as an artist in it. Like you have your golden years when you're up, everyone's talking about you, all your music's hot. Think like right now, like Tion Wayne, H, and fucking Ardy, and all these man, bruv. Like they're in their prime years, but eventually in the next 10 years, there's gonna be new artists that are hot, and they're gonna go out. But that's why you can't just stay doing music or do other shit. Look at Top Boy, who is one of the best characters in season 1. Dave Modi, bruv. And like a lot, you know what I mean? He's not doing music; he's acting. He's doing movies and he's doing. But the reason why that was gassed is because he was Dave. Does that make sense? Innit? Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like, correct me if you guys think I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments. But I feel like you have an expiry date as an artist. Like you have.
Well, they say 3 years, isn't it? They say 3 years from like when you enter the game or something like that, man. You got 3 years of like. You're gonna be hot shit, man. But then
hot shit, man.
Hot shit, man. Fucking, I had a hot shit after a corridor overnight. Tell you that.
But you have roughly, I reckon it's between 3 and 7 years of like golden years of where you're big, you're on tour, you're doing X, Y, Z. What I'm saying is, after though that period is up, you need to think about expanding your brand outwards from just doing music, because that way you'll stay relevant, you'll make more money. Look at man like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Andrew Tate, everyone. They're relevant for doing loads of different things. Do you know what I mean?
Bears, so fucking Logan Paul, bro. The geezer came out the other day. I don't know if you've seen it, or maybe it weren't even the other day, bro. I'm late. I didn't even give a fuck, to be honest, but he was like, KSI saved his career, bro, and rightfully so. Do you get me? He was like, I can say that KSI saved my career because he gave me boxing as a platform.
He did.
Do you know
after the whole suicide thing in Japan,
that Japanese thing, bro. That, bro, how you're still relevant after doing something like that, bro. You're fucking, bro. Fair play to you, innit, for still staying relevant.
It humbled
him with Pokemon cards, man. Big ups to yourself, because I'd have probably just called it a day after doing something so stupid, man. I don't think I'd have been able to regain composure. Do you know what I mean? And that's not a disrespectful thing. I genuinely mean, like, props to him for being able to regain that, like, emotional and mental self. But fuck me, bro. Don't do it again. Jesus.
Don't do it again, man. No, but I hear what you're saying, because I actually have a lot of respect for Logan Paul after everything that's happened, because he's climbed out of a hole that he did fall into, and you could see it when he was making his content. He weren't himself. And obviously the whole, like, big up Joe Weller, man. Joe Weller has created this entire YouTube boxing phenomenon. And like, look how big it is, because it started with Joe Weller and that Malfoy looking geezer. They had a bit of a boxing match.
What's his name?
What's his name? I don't know his name.
That's what they called him, innit?
They called him Malfoy because he looked like Malfoy. He's like a tall Malfoy. And then obviously after that, then KSI boxed Joe Weller. And then at the end of that, when KSI won, KSI called out Jake Paul and Logan Paul. And now it's spiraled into this humongous thing now of obviously Logan Paul fighting
YouTube
Mayweather
boxing.
And Jake Paul knocking out Tyron Woodley from the UFC, bro.
What do you think about that?
I have so many conversations. Some people think it's staged. So many people don't think it's staged.
T-Wood, if that's not staged, you've ruined middleweight for me, bro.
Yeah,
do you get me?
You're a big UFC geezer.
Bro. Your chin.
I see your thing on your story, but you're a big UFC geezer.
Like, do you know? I love UFC, bro. I love it. Leon Edwards, 0121, boy. Let's go, Leon. Come on, boy. Yeah, bro. What? Wait, you throw that left. Throw that left with a kick, yeah. Throw that left with a kick.
Oh my god. Bro,
Dembele.
Listen.
Dembele, go to sleep.
Listen. Yeah. I've trained at the gym in not Kings Norton, Kings Heath, Fearless MMA,
fuck knows,
Fearless something. I forgot the name.
I only really know about Renegade, doesn't it?
Renegade. That was it. Renegade. I went with my pal and I trained only like a handful of times there, bro. and Leon Edwards was there. But this was like 3 years ago.
Oh, that happened to my boy, you know.
Yeah.
That happened to Oren. You know about Oren?
I don't know. I've never heard of Oren.
Listen, Oren, shout out to Oren.
Big up Oren.
Lanky geezer, built like a brick shit house, yeah? Yeah? Don't fuck with him. Nah, serious, bro. He was training there, innit? And I think it was like one of his first or second sessions where he was telling me, he was like, I trained with Leon Edwards, bro. And I was like, who? That motherfucker is just knocked out Kamaru Usman, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I was watching this and I was like, bro, I have been in the same gym as you. I've been in the same gym. I've watched you train people. Next thing I see you on your name, you're knocking out Kamaru Usman in the UFC. Bro.
Listen, if you haven't,
I was like,
if you
what
haven't seen his fight with Nate Diaz, yeah, check his fight with
I've
Nate.
seen it. No, but listen, Nate Diaz is a fucking bad man. He's a bad man.
Gangster of the
Gang,
sport.
no, because Leon was banging him, but Nate Diaz is a different animal. He will get back up, get back up.
You
bro.
could run that geezer over, yeah,
and he will get back up,
and he'll rob your car off you,
bro. He is scary, bro.
God, bro,
scary man, bro.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Built differently, bro.
Yeah, built different, man. Do you know, like, imagine standing in the ring, standing anywhere, bro, and taking that much impact to your face, bro.
And your face and your body, and you just get back up.
Yeah, most people have been chinned or something, bro, and like, yeah, that shit fucking hurts, bro. But repeatedly, over and over and over for 25 minutes.
It's crazy.
And then to nearly knock the geezer out at the end as well. It's nuts.
I've spoken about this. That is the most scariest fight. If you ever come across a man like that, bro, you need to start pulling a strap out, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not killing him, man.
Don't condone the use of straps. Do not condone the use of straps.
Knives or guns
or
in
knives.
this Matchbox. But
put the knife down.
Knives down, bikes up, man. Come on, big up the trend, mo.
Knives down, mics up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Ask me some fucking ask me some more questions. Man.
Now, what we'll do instead, bro? What we'll do instead is we'll wrap it up now, and we want to hear a freestyle. I think the audience want to hear MYI in the fucking building.
Right,
so listen, guys, this has been your fiery head host Jay Pons, and we're about to go into a sick freestyle with MYI, bro. He's about to absolutely show the fucking place down.
Let's go.
Come on.
Don't test, you're listening to the best. I ain't an average rapper, so I say that with chest. I'm stuck on time, 1-5 to make it rhyme. These the words and the lyrics on the top of my mind. I'm coming high and mighty with a flavor so spicy. With a flavor so spicy, I'm making my dough, I'm making my pee. Now we're aiming for the top, now the top you see.